50 women coming forward, that it's a watershed moment. And what I do believe is actually happening is that, first of all, it's triggering a lot of unreleased pain.
Oprah Winfrey finds herself entangled in Diddy's shadowy list controversy, drawing the scrutiny of the FBI. In recent years, numerous celebrities have become embroiled in murmurs and allegations regarding the concealed workings of the entertainment industry. However, this particular one, this is truly something else, especially with Oprah at the center of it all. Although she has earned the title of the Queen of Talk Shows, her connections to Diddy's inner circle are beginning to raise eyebrows, with insiders suggesting that her involvement might be more intimate than previously assumed. Keep in mind, everyone, that although certain sources may be questionable, a lot of these details are coming back into the spotlight from years past, prompting some significant inquiries.
I have always felt like there was a calling on my life, and I responded to the call. I obeyed the call. I listened. And the reason why 70 feels so solid and feels so good is because I didn't have to harm anybody in the process. Not only did I not harm, I actually brought a lot of joy to people.
People murmured about hidden truths, intrigues, and even some dubious actions. Yet for years, these assemblies were dismissed as merely a facet of the glamorous entertainment scene. Oprah's name, nonetheless, wasn't consistently associated with these gatherings. She was widely recognized as a prominent media figure with a commanding presence. However, the FBI's renewed focus indicates that there could be deeper implications at play, and she might have been aware of far more than what was previously assumed. There are whispers among insiders suggesting that Oprah could be aware of the events that transpired at certain parties, which have long been shrouded in an air of secrecy and intrigue.
Say hello to the Black Eyed Peas!
What's up, Chicago? Give it up for 24 seasons Oprah Winfrey Show. Make some noise, Chicago!
The FBI's attention on her indicates they're seeking an individual with a notable viewpoint. Someone who might have observed events that most only know through hearsay. Reports suggest that Diddy maintained a so-called dark list, outlining prominent individuals who were cognizant of these gatherings.
Combs abused, threatened, and coerced victims to fulfill his sexual desires.
Diddy's downfall.
I believe the indictment is the tip of the iceberg.
From a life of luxury to a New York jail cell.
People in Diddy's inner circle could be turning against him.
So who's next to be named?
They are cutting deals with them to testify.
In music's Me Too moment.
Oh, savage!
I do think that he will be found guilty.
Oprah's possible link to this troubling list prompts scrutiny, considering her typically pristine and esteemed reputation. What could possibly motivate her to participate in those gatherings? And if that wasn't enough, some old footage and photos are now stirring up quite a reaction regarding the company Oprah kept. Images have emerged depicting Oprah alongside other prominent figures in Hollywood, who, similar to her, have been confronted with allegations of concealing or overlooking abuse within the industry. These images suggest a web of influential individuals who were closely connected and adept at safeguarding each other's confidences.
You're cordially invited to celebrate the birth of George Coca-Cola.
Oprah Winfrey has been tied to so many awful people, and the things that she's done throughout the years have only been in service to certain people.
Oh, is it true that they paid you $1 million for the endorsement? Not true, okay.
That was an easy one. What am I doing?
I have different personalities, you know what I'm saying? Nobody knows who's coming downstairs in the morning.
There are clips from various events showing Oprah in exclusive gatherings with some of Diddy's regular party attendees, raising doubts about her awareness of the purported actions associated with his gatherings. Now, we've all witnessed the close connections within Hollywood, but Oprah's relationships run deeper than many realize. She has maintained connections with prominent figures such as Harvey Weinstein and Russell Simmons, and her impact has consistently been significant. Throughout the years, Oprah has forged significant connections with numerous influential personalities in Hollywood, establishing partnerships that broadened her reach beyond the realm of media. Individuals such as Weinstein and Simmons were previously viewed as invulnerable figures among the upper echelons of Hollywood. Oprah's friendship with them was widely known, even as allegations began to surface. Her influential relationships have frequently played a crucial role in her success, contributing to the establishment of her legacy and the reinforcement of her position. However, these same connections are now being scrutinized with a more critical perspective, with individuals pondering whether those relationships had a more intricate influence. Actress Rose McGowan criticized Oprah for purportedly endorsing a troubling power structure for her own benefit. McGowan's remarks sparked doubts about the true nature of Oprah's intimate connections in Hollywood, suggesting they might not be as straightforward as they seemed.
Rose McGowan took to Twitter to call out Oprah. Over the weekend, she tweeted, "I'm glad more are seeing the ugly truth of Oprah. I wish she were real, but she isn't. From being pals with Weinstein to abandoning and destroying Russell Simmons victims, she is about supporting a sick power structure for personal gain. She's as fake as they come. #Lizard." Multiple women have accused Russell Simmons of sexual assault and misconduct. Last year, Oprah resigned as executive producer from a 2020 documentary about the accusations following a concerted public pressure campaign from 50 Cent and Simmons himself to discredit the film.
McGowan suggests that Oprah's backing of influential figures and her lack of commentary on significant matters exposed a discrepancy with her public image as a champion for the marginalized. Oprah, known for her strong stance on women's rights, surprisingly chose to stay silent when those in her inner circle faced serious allegations. This sparked debate over whether her impact genuinely benefited individuals or, as McGowan pointed out, perpetuated a dominant group that enabled specific actions to remain unchallenged. As the narratives come back into the spotlight, it appears that silence is no longer the norm for everyone. The walls are closing in, and whispers are spreading like wildfire. Hollywood insiders are coming forward, alluding to intriguing observations and whispers from these gatherings. Their statements are challenging the established perception of Hollywood's cherished icons.
Federal investigators are preparing to bring accusers of Sean Diddy Combs before a federal grand jury. This is seen as a clear sign the Department of Justice could be moving to indict.
Like him like that? Because you know he was running with Oprah and them. He was running with that whole crew. Weinstein, Oprah, Epstein, he was running with that whole crew. All those people who went to those Diddy parties, not one of them had came out and denounced.
Proposing that an unspoken agreement existed to safeguard individuals' images while concealing unsettling truths, it seems the balance of power in Hollywood may be changing. Some who previously remained quiet are now sensing an opportune moment to reveal the hidden realities that transpired behind closed doors. Let's reconsider the situation. Who could have predicted this outcome? Several unusual occurrences have been unfolding in Hollywood, suggesting that some may have anticipated this moment. In an industry shrouded in mystery, these peculiar events have sparked significant interest among the public. The murmurs have escalated into a clamor regarding a shifting landscape, indicating that history is, at last, confronting several of its prominent figures. Kevin Hart recently stirred up quite a discussion by closing his vegan restaurants. Although he mentioned personal reasons for shutting down the restaurants, rumors swirled uncontrollably. Was this merely a straightforward business choice, or was he responding to the intense pressures from the evolving landscape in Hollywood? The timing of this decision certainly sparked debate, particularly in light of the current controversies involving Diddy and now Oprah. Kevin knows the hidden truths that could rattle the very core of Hollywood. It's not solely about him. Other celebrities have been behaving evasively or leaving ambiguous clues about avoiding controversy. Some have reported feelings of anxiety or uncertainty, while others have voiced a wish to sever ties with past alliances that could be associated with the contentious issues. The ongoing FBI investigation is creating significant ripples among these prominent individuals, leaving a palpable impact across Hollywood. What is Oprah doing in this situation? Her public image has consistently been beyond reproach. But there are murmurs suggesting that she may not be the altruistic figure that many assume her to be. For years, Oprah has been both celebrated and scrutinized as a philanthropist and a figure of inspiration for millions. However, recent reports have unveiled a more intricate narrative.
Confusing the word abuse when you say abuse, because as you just saw in Leaving Netherlands, that as young boys, these two men did not feel abuse until much later.
Individuals are highlighting numerous events that indicate a more troubling aspect of her operations, particularly her previous actions that have led some to doubt her intentions and moral principles. The trial of a former dormitory matron accused of mistreating 6 students at Oprah Winfrey's School for Girls in South Africa is set to continue. Prosecutors allege that former dorm matron Tina Virginia Makopo attempted to kiss and fondle the girls. She has faced allegations of physically assaulting several individuals. Makopo asserted his innocence regarding 14 allegations of indecent assault and criminal injury in South Africa. From her participation in heated debates at her girls' school in South Africa to an uncomfortable interview with the Olsen twins, these incidents are being scrutinized once again.
And he was with people in which I admired dearly. He was with Naomi Campbell, he had Oprah Winfrey there with him, who entered the room and was swinging off his arm and just seemed like a very dear friend.
The institution, intended to empower and educate young girls, found itself embroiled in serious allegations of mismanagement and misconduct. Parents and former students expressed serious concerns regarding the treatment of the girls, claiming that the environment fell short of the promises made by Oprah. And then there's the notorious interview with the Olsen twins, which a lot of people found to be awkward and lacking in professionalism. Oprah's handling of that situation appeared questionable, and the repercussions from that interview sparked doubts regarding her capacity to authentically engage with guests, particularly those who are younger or more vulnerable.
One of the most famous spiritual healers in the world rarely talks to anyone on camera. John of God agreed to sit down with me under a mango tree on the grounds of the casa. A group of his patients gathered to watch. John of God speaks only Portuguese, so Heather Cumming helped translate.
Ready, guys? You describe yourself as a spiritual medium. What does that mean, a medium?
Médium, eu sou espiritualista.
As a medium, he's a spiritualist. He believes a great deal in God, and he practices this mission already 55 years.
Born on a farm to a family who rarely had enough to eat,
The reemergence of these previous events complicates the current accusations directed at her. And let's not overlook Monique's explosive claims of being ostracized by Oprah. Monique has openly expressed her conviction that Oprah contributed to her challenges in the industry, asserting that Oprah's influence resulted in her being overlooked for various projects and opportunities. This allegation has intensified a mounting array of complaints directed at Oprah. A growing number of individuals are starting to scrutinize the degree of her impact and whether it has been wielded for beneficial or detrimental purposes. With Oprah reportedly under scrutiny by the FBI, numerous individuals are questioning whether this marks the start of something larger. The recent allegations and investigations are creating quite a stir in Tinseltown, and as the pieces start to fall into place, an increasing number of celebs are beginning to feel the heat. There are claims that former party guests, such as Chris Brown, Will Smith, and Jay-Z, might be facing warrants.
Why haven't any of Diddy friends spoke up for him?
My man, listen here. All those ones who made it to the Diddy party, to the after party, and to the hotel lobby, they not gonna ruin their brand. They not gonna say nothing. I was like, yo, damn. He still got power like that? Somebody still like him like that? Because you know he was running with Oprah and them. He was running with that whole crew. Weinstein, Oprah, Epstein. He was running with that whole crew. They want to know how we're going to do it, how the public is going to take him, is the public going to let him back in? And the public is not. The public is already canceling him. I don't believe the industry has canceled him yet. All those people who went to those Diddy parties, not one of them had came out and denounced what he has done. I haven't heard one of them.
These celebrities have been associated with parties that have sparked significant debate for years. If the FBI is truly committed to probing Oprah's ties to Diddy, they may find it essential to interview anyone present at those notorious gatherings. Meanwhile, social media has erupted with comments such as, "If they can truly bring Oprah down, I'm throwing a celebration. That woman is truly wicked." I've been anticipating the moment when all of her negativity catches up with her. Perhaps this time, they'll finally hold her accountable. It's high time someone confronted Oprah about the fate of those children who disappeared from her school. Now, let's delve into the implications of this situation. Oprah has long been a source of motivation for countless individuals, yet her association with Diddy's purported misdeeds has placed her empire in a precarious position. She is now confronted with inquiries that might remain unresolved for her. As Diddy's situation unfolds, additional figures are emerging, suggesting that the power dynamics in Hollywood could be poised for a significant transformation. People are fed up with the existing norms, and they crave transformation, particularly regarding the power structures that have permitted wrongdoing to thrive without accountability for far too long. As more names come to light and narratives develop, it prompts us to ponder what lies ahead for Oprah and the broader Hollywood landscape. Will she be able to maneuver through these tumultuous challenges and emerge unscathed? Or will the intense examination prove overwhelming, resulting in a reckoning that alters our entire understanding of her? The upcoming weeks will be pivotal in shaping Oprah's future. But what are your thoughts on this? Is Oprah's empire facing challenges, or will the hidden alliances of Hollywood protect her? I invite you to share your opinions in the comments section.